You're listening to a story from K-Culture Explained, a journey of 7 seasons with 84 episodes. We'll explore food, music, traditions, and even modern life in Korea. Think of it like following a series. Each episode adds another piece to the puzzle. So stick with me, and let's dive into today's story together.
Okay, so when you hear Korean food, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For many of us, it's that sizzling Korean barbecue, or kimchi, that spicy, tangy crunch. And yeah, they're fantastic, world famous for a reason. But what if those popular restaurant dishes, great as they are, don't quite capture let's say, the soul of Korean cuisine? What if the most authentic flavors, the deep traditions, live somewhere else? Maybe in the warmth of a regular home kitchen.
That's exactly right. And that's where we meet the concept of jeepbap, literally home rice. It sounds simple, but as we'll explore in this deep dive, jeepbap is far more than food on a plate or any single recipe. It's the true heart, the enduring core of Korean home cooking. It expresses warmth, care, and tradition that go way beyond any one dish. It's a feeling, a connection.
That feels like an important distinction. Korean food's global rise often focuses on trendy, vibrant, super visual dishes. But today's deep dive is taking us somewhere more intimate, maybe even a little spiritual. Our mission is to unpack the cultural and emotional weight behind jeepbap, drawing on the enduring spirit of Korean home cooking. Hopefully, you'll see how the simplest dishes can hold profound meaning, not just in Korea, but everywhere.
When people imagine Korean home cooking, they might picture elaborate tables full of banchan, side dishes, or stews that take hours. There's this expectation of artistry, maybe even a pressure to impress. But jeepbap works differently. It's not about culinary gymnastics. So how does it stand apart from that perception? What defines it if not fancy recipes?
You've hit a key point. The source puts it beautifully. Flavors meet family, and meals become memories. The big insight is that a meal's true worth isn't in exotic ingredients or complex techniques. It's in the care that goes into it. That intentionality turns everyday food into an act of love and memory-making. A restaurant meal can be a performance. Jeepbap is an intimate conversation. It nourishes the body, yes, but also the soul, consistently with affection. It's the everyday stuff, the humble things made special through simple, intentional love. Food that says, I see you, I care about you, you're safe and looked after, here. It's a daily ritual, far from any cooking competition vibe.
That focus on simple, intentional care really resonates. And it's often those everyday meals, the ones filled with care, that become the strongest memory triggers. The source shares powerful childhood memories that bring this to life and make you reflect on your own past.
How do ordinary dishes become a direct line to home, to the people who looked after us?
The author paints a vivid picture. The taste of a mother's flour crab doenjang jjigae, slightly spicy, deeply comforting. And those perfectly rolled geron mari, savory egg rolls with finely chopped carrots and scallions folded into tender golden layers. These weren't fancy or expensive or reserved for special occasions. They were reliable, everyday foods. But they carried something bigger than their ingredients: love. Sitting together, sharing warm rice and humble sides, created a deep sense of safety and being cared for. Those specific flavors are now forever linked to the feeling of home and family warmth. Years later, one smell or bite brings back an immediate rush of comfort and security. It's more than nostalgia. It's a reminder of unconditional love, served spoonful by spoonful. Our most treasured dishes aren't the Michelin ones. They're the ones infused with quiet effort and love.
It's easy to romanticize that ideal. In real life, schedules are packed, careers demanding, takeout is convenient. how does Jeepbop survive? Can this tradition of caring through home cooking hold up today?
Great practical question, and the source tackles it head on. The spirit adapts without losing its core. The author, now a parent, admits their Jeepbop looks different. Sometimes with a busy schedule, dinner is instant ramen or Jepagetti if the child wants something fast. That's not a failure of Jeepbop, it's honest modern life. What stays constant is the value of making something at home whenever possible, the desire to add a personal touch, however small. They mention a simple homemade egg and tofu pancake they love to make, mixing the ingredients, hearing the sizzle, serving it warm. It's simple, but it brings a small sense of pride, and it carries the spirit of Jeepbop. That spirit of care and connection carries through even in simpler dishes. It's about the act of creation, the intention, the sharing, not the hours spent cooking or the rarity of ingredients. That personal touch, however small, turns a quick meal into Jeepbop. I made this for you.
That makes total sense. It's not about a perfect ideal, but about being present and intentional. So let's go deeper. Beyond the food itself, what's the underlying philosophy of Jeepbop?
At its core, meals are built around bop, rice, then complemented by banchan, balancing flavor, texture, and nutrition. But crucially, Jeepbop is described as an expression of care. In Korean culture, cooking for someone, preparing and sharing a meal with love, is a powerful way to show affection. It embodies jeong, Jeugog, a deep, enduring warmth and attachment that binds people together. It's loyalty, mutual concern, and the unspoken understanding that someone truly cares about your well-being. So when you prepare Jeepbop, you're not just feeding someone, you're nurturing a bond, reinforcing community ties, and expressing that heartfelt connection, that jeong. You see it in chosen ingredients, seasoning something the way they like, the table talk, transforming eating into a deeply personal and communal experience.
That insight goes far beyond Korea. It's universally human. So if Jeepbop is an intimate expression of care and jeong, how do we share Korean culture authentically with newcomers? It's clearly not about the trendiest restaurant.
Exactly. The author imagines inviting foreign friends, not to a flashy spot, but home. Serving warm rice, fresh seasonal banchan, maybe that simple egg and tofu pancake. Home hospitality becomes the most authentic introduction to Korean culture, not to show off, but to show care. It's a direct invitation into the heart of the culture, personal and familial, not commercial. It's vulnerable and trusting to open your home. Offering Jeepbop is offering a piece of your home, heart, and values. Which raises a question for all of us. What does it truly mean to share your culture? Maybe real cultural exchange happens in quiet, intimate moments where warmth and connection are made tangible through a simple, lovingly made meal.
What a journey through the spirit of Korean home cooking. It's clear Jeepbop is much more than food. It carries love, tradition, and deep human connection. The most meaningful experiences aren't about complexity or cost, but about intention, the care in making it, the warmth in sharing it. That's what defines it. Small moments of connection and belonging, day in and day out.
Absolutely. And that core idea isn't exclusive to one culture. Think about your own background. Which home-cooked meals carry real emotional weight for you? Which dishes instantly take you back to feeling safe and loved? And how do you express care and connection through food, maybe in ways you hadn't named before today? It's a universal language, spoken through nourishment and thoughtful hospitality.
A universal language indeed. We hope you'll reflect on these ideas, and the next time you share even a simple meal with people you care about, you'll remember the enduring spirit of Jeepbop and the quiet power of showing you care through food.
If you'd like to explore more, I've prepared a free 3-in-1 K-Culture starter pack. You'll find the link in the show notes or description. Curious for more? My full ebook on Korean food culture is ready. Just check the link in the description. And if you want the complete journey, with all ebooks and audiobooks from the entire series, you'll find the full season premium package in the show notes.